Kind of interesting. But I'm actually starting at work with no power. And the power went out in 2 buildings. So here we are randomly making a live video. Or doing something live. I was going to post something on the story. And then I saw this like live button. And you can go live. This is very interesting. Hello, Sarah. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome. It's kind of a random little... I've never really tried this before. The live phone. Being live on your phone. I've always seen like clips and stuff of people going live on Instagram with all the little hearts in the corner. Kind of interesting. But yeah, I haven't made a video in so long, and I wanted to talk about that in this live video, and also make a separate video talking about that too, as to why I haven't uploaded in so long. Hello, hello, the white short. Welcome. Did you know that there's a new? Yeah, I've seen the update to Flycast, but it's kind of a big, some kind of drama going on with that. Um, it's interesting what has unfolded because of this new Flycast application, which is awesome. I think it's great that we have the ability to play our Dreamcast games, our favorite Dreamcast games on our PS Vitas now. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Quick One Blue, welcome. Just doing a quick live video here. Yeah, a lot of controversy, I guess you could say, or some kind of something going on with that Dreamcast stuff. There's a lot going on Reddit, a lot on Twitter. There's like a lot of back and forth through Facebook and stuff like that I've seen, and it's quite upsetting. I'm not sure. Hey, what's up? Finally received my PS Vita. Nice, man. Congrats. Hey, what's up, Mr. Spooky Gaming? What's going on? Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is by far one of the greatest games ever. I have it on the PS3, so I purchased the game and then I copied over to my new 1 terabyte hard drive, so I'm having a blast at that. I will talk about the Flycast in a different video. I'm trying not to dive deep into the whole drama because I'd rather not. It's interesting. I don't like to feed into that kind of stuff, but we'll definitely cover that and see how we can, play our games and install it and stuff. And I know you have to install a certain app to make it work. There's like some kind of sensor going on there. It's kind of interesting. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mr. Spooky Gaming. A lot of people I've seen on Reddit that hate me because of my videos, so it's nice to have some positivity. I went on Reddit a few times, and I got, I don't know, man, some people crazy out there. First of all, call me Sham. Second, hey. What's going on, man? I see you playing the Call of Duty a lot. I've been meaning to say hi, but you know me. Such an introvert. How can an introvert make YouTube videos? I don't know. I don't know how I do it, but I do it. I'm excited to be making content again, but one of the major things I wanted to talk about was the copyright strike that I got on YouTube. So it kind of gave me a scare a little. Hopefully the audio's not that bad, guys. I have my phone on a stand, so hopefully the audio's not that bad. But yeah, I'm at work right now because the power just went out, so I took the time to do this live video. But I contacted the guys who copyrighted me and who manually sent the strike, and they have yet to message me back. And it's kind of stupid how I got the strike, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't been uploading, because I wanted to just kind of lay low a little bit and see what's going to happen. Next, I contacted YouTube and the guys who sent me the copyright, or whoever manually sent the copyright to YouTube. They haven't responded to me at all. I have contacted other content creators for their help, and no one was. Uh, I guess they didn't see my message, or they get too many messages, or think it's a spam, or I'm a troll, or something. But I was trying to seek help, and I just kind of gave up. And I stayed low profile for the last month just to make sure things were okay. Uh, and yeah, it's unfortunate that I got it, and it's kind of like a warning. It's not really like, oh, you can't upload, you can't stream. It's just more of like, hey, don't do this again, right? It's interesting. This is my second copyright that I've gotten so far. The first one I got it resolved, and I was stupid enough to kind of feed into some kind of drama that was going on with a specific emulator for the PS Vita, and the developer was not too happy about me making that video, and that's how I got the first copyright. But I spoke with that developer through email. He was really cool. He took the copyright strike off, and he was just very upset as to what was kind of going on with the whole situation of the emulator. And we talked it out, and I told him, hey, he can reach out to me anytime to talk about any mental problems he's going through, because I go through that a lot personally. And yeah, he was very kind enough to do that for me, so that was great. And he had a lot of backlash, a lot of people attacking him personally and stuff like that because of the emulator that he created. So enough of that. But the copyright that's standing today, it will come off my account at the end of October, so it lasts for 3 months. Oh, I didn't even see the damn chat here. Hey, what's up? Introvert here. Yes, sir. Thinking of starting streaming one. Yeah, you should, man. I definitely watch. Sorry, the chat is not really going up. Which seller is best on eBay to buy PS Vita? Go with Lucky Gaming, something like that. It's like Lucky something Gaming. He's off of through Japan. Hey, what's up, Mike Records? Hey, Asher, glad they took it off. Yeah, I still have. That was last year. That was the first copyright. Hola, te sigo desde Perú. No entiendo lo que dices, pero igual te sigo. Gracias, gracias, amigo. Sí hablo un poquito español, no mucho, pero todos mis videos son en inglés. Pero gracias por ver mis videos y un buen grande saludo. I do speak Spanish, people, when it really matters. I don't speak too much, but my wife has helped me speak it a lot more. Speaketh a lot more. First, yep. Good to see you, young man. Hope you were well. Thanks, Gerardo. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I've been just kind of laying low after I got the copyright strike. I've been a little worried, a little scared, because I'm just like I just like to have fun with making the content that I do. And after I got that, I'll tell you guys why I got the copyright strike in just a minute here. It's good to know Spanish. Yes, Sarah. Yes, it is. So the reason why I got the copyright strike was because Nintendo has a third-party company that basically searches for YouTube about any jailbreaking on the Switch. And the video that got the copyright strike was the video that was saying, hey, my Nintendo Switch is patched, I cannot jailbreak it. And the third party company went in, they said, hey, Robles Jr. here is playing Pokemon Arceus on a jailbroken Switch, and so he's harming our game or something like that. And YouTube initially didn't want to send me the information about the copyright. They were saying it was sensitive, and then I had to contact them to know the reason why I got the copyright strike. It was just a complete mess. It's stupid because my Switch is not even jailbroken, and I was just talking about my Switch not being jailbroken, and then playing Pokemon Arceus on the Switch. And so that's the main reason, is they assumed that Pokemon Arceus was being played on a jailbroken Switch, and that's why I got the copyright strike. So it's unfortunate that it had to go that way. I never really cover Nintendo Switch stuff, and as soon as I do, I get a copyright strike. So it's very interesting. Your videos are actually the only ones that are easy to follow. Oh, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will definitely continue to make these videos, but after the month, I wanted to wait a whole month, and I didn't want to really speak about it or update or anything like that. I felt really off. I was very upset uh, on a lot of different things, like contacting different content creators here on YouTube with no response. I contacted YouTube for help. I contacted the guys who sent me the copyright strike, and nobody has contacted me. So I feel really left out here. Uh, it was kind of messing with me a little bit personally, with my mind, with everything that was going on. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to play one of my favorite games and just get lost, and that was World of Warcraft. So I play a lot of World of Warcraft. It's one of my favorite games, and I've been having a blast playing the last month, and making content really doesn't give me time to play the game. So I took the damn month off just to play the game and just kind of chill out and not get too riled up about it. How's the storage room? Says Quick One Blue. Oh, the storage room is awesome. It's great. I actually put in the Integra to save on space here. Sorry if the camera's moving a lot. It's just my phone is on the stand here. What? That's lame. How come Apple never copyright strike all the YouTube videos showing jailbroken iPhones? I don't know, man. Nintendo is not a lot of people like that company because of the things that they do. It's interesting. Nintendo's very strict on certain things. Yeah, they're very strict on the Switch. Now, once they stop supporting that console, I think it's all fair game to start making content on jailbroken stuff and like showing you guys how to do it. But I stopped pursuing all of that because of the fact that I got the copyright strike. Hey, what's up, man? It's been a while. Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm still alive. I just been taking a break. Live, Laugh, Love says hi there. Do you have any omnibus comics? Oh man, I follow Jim Ment, and he got me into comic book collecting, but I stopped because my broke ass cannot afford that stuff. I can't afford those books. They're so amazing. I was telling my wife, if I had like $1 million, I'd be buying comic books, consoles, games. I'd have a whole basement just full of comics, video games, and just I would be happy just being there all day, every day by my damn self, playing games. Yeah, yeah, that's what I definitely would do. I'd buy all those Japanese models. Uh, I'll probably fly to Japan and just have like, you ever seen those big containers, those metal containers that they ship cars and stuff? I would buy a container and I would fill it. I would go to Japan and fill it up with like a car, a bunch of video games, consoles, a bunch of stuff. Like I already pre-planned my millionaire dream getaway. That would be it. What happened to the wall of comic books? Oh yeah, the wall of comic books. So the wall of comic books, I had to take them off, and I actually gave them away to my brother because he's into comic books. So I kind of donated my collection to my older brother because he's into comic books, and he never really has the time to go buy comic books. So it was a little sad for me to give up the comics, but I felt like it was time to move on and give the collection to to someone who would really appreciate it. So I gave that away. Hopefully, I'll get back into it. Um, I really want to start collecting like the bigger volumes, not necessarily the comic books, but like the hardcover ones. Those would be awesome. I wish I could sit and play all day. I know, right? You gotta work though. You know, you got the family, you gotta buy groceries, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But I appreciate everyone being here today in this kind of random phone stream. I hope to stream again on Friday and to see everyone there, and hopefully we can just hang out. Bye. It's 1:12 a.m. in India. Good night. Good night, Mr. Spooky Gaming. Take care of yourself now. I recently started collecting Omnis and I'm loving it. Oh man, I love Omni books. They're so awesome. I would have like a dedicated table and chair just to read the books, you know? I'm actually saving all of my money, all of the free money I've had to buy a house, so that way I have more space for my own room again. I gave up my own space for my two girls so they can have their own little space to have fun and play. And it's kind of eating away at me, but I just have to be patient, save my money, and hopefully next year we'll buy a home and we'll start to build the budget gaming room again. I recently, okay, I read that. I want to go to Japan to buy exclusive Vitas and Switch games. I know. Can you imagine walking down the street? You go to a random pre-owned Japanese gaming store and you just drop $100. Be like, hey man, what can I get with this? You know, you get like 3 consoles out of there. Actually, no, they're actually they know what they got. That would be sweet. Yes, that would be awesome. Yep. So yeah, the copyright strike is there. Uh, I probably won't cover as much Nintendo stuff moving forward. Like I know some content creators actually got some warnings and some strikes off of the Mario game, the Mario 64 that was ported over to the PS Vita. That's interesting. That's very interesting, and yeah, it just sucks that Nintendo's doing that. You know, I dived into the whole Nintendo drama, and I was like, wow, Nintendo's even copyright striking people using the music from the game that you're playing on stream. Like I could be playing Pokemon on stream, and Nintendo can come and be like, "Oh, you're copyright strike because you're using our content in your video." It's like, but I'm playing your game. I bought your game and I'm playing it. Like Nintendo's support towards the fans and stuff like that is kind of weird. They just put us all in this circle of like, oh, you guys are pieces of garbage. We're gonna copyright strike everyone. Oh, you used our music in your video, copyright strike. Oh, you ported the Mario 64, copyright strike. Oh, you're playing Pokemon Arceus on a jailbroken Switch. You're out of here. And they just start striking everyone. It's crazy. Crazy as hell. Like that dude in LA sell 100 for a game. Oh yeah. Yup. 100 for a single game? No thank you. Right? Jesus. So what my wife is talking about here is that I went to a flea market in California, and my man's was asking $100, $100 for a Super Mario for the NES, and I was like, this dude is desperate, or he just thinks he's like on a pile of gold or something, just because it's like a vintage Mario game. So some of these older guys they don't know. I didn't want to embarrass him though. I just walked away. Yeah, common Nintendo L. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm just gonna stick with Sony stuff. I mean, I've always been a big fan of Sony and Microsoft, so we'll see. I mean, I love Nintendo. There's a lot of nostalgia there, but it's just not worth it to get the band hammer. You know, you're the man, Robles. Wishing you all the best. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Plush. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. I always forget that I have an awesome community here on YouTube, and it's kind of a weird feeling because there are some days where I'm like, yeah, I got an awesome YouTube channel, and I have like a lot of followers, and then there's some days where you have all this support, you have family, you have friends, you have all this around you, but then you still kind of feel alone. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's something I kind of fight and go through. I don't know if it's some kind of mental illness or something, because there's some days where I just feel like a piece of garbage. You just start spiraling into this madness. I don't know what that is, but I'm just like, stay the hell away from me. There's one game that goes for $500 and it's Earthbound. See, I can understand that, or Samsonite, or what's that one, or the Flintstones, the Peak NES game, or Samsonite is the game, or what's that one game? Because I know there's some NES games that are extremely rare because there's limited quantities. Oh, there's the power. We got power. There it is, Little Samson. That's the one. Yeah, they're raising ridiculous prices. Yeah, ever since COVID hit, everything just went up. Stupid. Look at now. You guys can really see how much weight I've gained. um, I go through a lot of that stuff, and it just plain sucks. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I used to make fun of like the mental illness stuff a few years back, and how people would like go through that suicide stuff, and I'm like, why would you do that when you have a lot of followers? And like I would say stuff like that. Guilty. I said that about the lead singer of Linkin Park. Like, why would he kill himself when he has all these followers, these fans, and people that love him? And I actually had an episode like that last year, and I had an episode like that this year, and I felt really bad about what I said in the past about him, and I stopped listening to the music after he did that because it's like, why would you do that? It's kind of doesn't make any sense. But then I started to reflect on my own self, like look in the mirror and like, yeah, it's not healthy to go through that kind of stuff. And like I said, you sometimes you just feel alone, and it just kind of spirals down. So I have much more respect towards that kind of stuff, and because I've gone through it, so it's kind of weird. You have to kind of go through it to almost understand it. If you don't understand it, I don't know if that makes sense. But that was another reason why I took a month off, was because I didn't want to feed into that feeling. Had a lot of that, but I was like, nope, we're not gonna do that today. We're just gonna not do anything. Yeah, my hair is all. I did cut my hair, but today I'm having a bad hair day. So, what do you guys think of the new Flycast update for the PS Vita? How cool is that? Yes, sir. We live and learn. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, every day I'm learning to improve. Take time for yourself is the best way, as well as talking to people close to you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Well, I want to let you guys know that I will be streaming this Friday around 5 to 6 p.m. And hopefully we can just talk about like the latest updates to some of the cool stuff, and just kind of troubleshoot some things you guys might be going through, or just hang out or play a game and stuff like that. So, and maybe we could talk about more about this whole Flycast stuff. But yeah, I hate that auto plugin is blocked. I know. I saw that. I saw a screenshot of that. Like I was on Twitter. I really don't go on Twitter. A lot of it's a bunch of bullshit. Sorry, but there's just too much going on Twitter. It's a weird platform where people just almost complain a lot and bitch and complain, and then there, like, I feel like half of Twitter is like bitching and complaining, and the other half is to come at someone, like to just be disrespectful to someone else. I don't understand why people take the time to do that, but there you go. I don't understand, so I'm just gonna stay out of it. But yeah, the auto plugins too being blocked. I mean, man, that's a big drama going on right now. It's a big controversy between, and the two devs are going at it. They're going at it on Twitter. Uh, the creator of Flycast and the creator of auto plugins too they're both going at it, and I think it's ridiculous to block a certain app to you. Like, that's kind of weird. That to me is I don't like that. I think every user should have the ability to use whatever they want on their console, and you shouldn't have to delete something just to use another thing. If that user wants to use this and still want to use this, by all means. Uh, I think trying to be like, oh, you can't do this because, or else you can't use my stuff. That's kind of weird, especially being in the homebrew community. You know what I mean? Uh, a developer actually reached out to me, very kind enough, and be like, hey, you shouldn't tell people to use auto plugins too because it causes issues. So I replied to him, and he's like, what kind of specific problems are we having here? Because a lot of people watch my videos, and I need to be sure about what the hell I'm talking about here. And a lot of the stuff that I do, and a lot of the stuff, the videos that I do, and the stuff that I cover, I go through it a lot. Like, I'm just not, okay, this got released, I'm going to upload it. I try to take the time to really troubleshoot what the hell's going on, or if I have an issue with a certain application or whatever, I try to solve whatever problem's going on and then try to talk about it on stream or through a video. Personally, for me, I've been using auto plugins for a very, very long time, and I have never seen a problem where my SD card was corrupt and I lost everything. The only time I had an issue was where I initially formatted my SD card in the incorrect cluster size, and that was the only time I saw a problem with my SD card. Obviously, some apps are not going to work because you need certain plugins and stuff like that. That's common, but as far as like corruption of your system and soft bricking, that's kind of a long shot in my opinion. That's too much. Thoughts on the Andrew Tate ban? Oh, I don't really know a lot about Andrew Tate. I know that a lot of people hate him. I don't know, man. I really don't get into that kind of stuff. I'm not really into that kind of stuff. I'm excited. Like, I'm more interested in like the Harry Potter game that's coming out. If that makes any sense. Like, I could care less about some guy who gets banned. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just like, oh, all right. Well, I guess you gotta go do something else, I guess. Twitter is not the best. Unnecessary debates. Yeah, I kind of figured. I'm like, Twitter is kind of weird. I tried to go on Reddit to kind of push my content a little more and gain some more followers, but I got a huge backlash. Everyone just like dogpiling on me and be like, yeah, your content sucks. You suck. Get off of this platform. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna leave. Let's see here. Hello, man. Thank you for a lot of the retro arc on the PS3 tutorial. Hope you keep the PS3 scene alive. Yes, sir. I will definitely be keeping that scene alive as much as I can because I love the PS3 so much. Wait, what is the auto plugin related to? The PS4 scene? No, this is strictly for the PS Vita. So there's just like a lot of drama going on. It's kind of stupid. I'm reconsidering covering the Flycast application. I don't know what to do. There was a guy who modified Flycast to where you don't need to uninstall auto plugins too, and it completely eliminates that message that pops up when you first initialize the or when you first start up Flycast. I have yet to try it, so I will definitely be tinkering around with that very soon here. All you gotta know is he's not a good person. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna stay out of it. What's up, Caleb? Yo, my man is in the stream right now. What's going on, Caleb? When are you gonna come back to WoW, baby? I'm waiting for you. Haters are your biggest fans. I don't know, man. I got a handful of them for sure. I just don't understand if you hate someone or if you don't like the skin of the color or something. Why even bother taking the time to put yourself through that misery? You know, there's some sensitive topics that I don't like to follow on social media, so I try to mute stuff like that because a lot of the times they try to change or persuade your way of thinking in a sense, and I try to just block it all out. I don't go on there being like, you guys are fucking so and so. Like that's just kind of strange behavior, you know. And I ain't got time for that shit. To be honest, you guys, I ain't got time for that. Um, uh, why feed into it, you know? At the end of the day, do what you enjoy, and if people don't like it, then they can step on. Yeah, I mean that's all I can do, man. Last year I did have a problem with like a lot of I had like the whole Reddit thing. It kind of messed up my mind a little bit, like the whole backlash and how people just hated my content and stuff, and I kind of was questioning myself a lot. But I'm over it. You know, you grow from that, or either kills you, or either makes you or breaks you. So I'm hoping that it's making me right now. We started playing together 6 years ago. Hell yeah, brother. I know, man. I still see that video where we got Skull and Time Lost Protodrake. That's like one of the greatest WoW moments of my gaming history on World of Warcraft. I don't know why they do that. Honestly, they're waste. Yeah, like a part of me really hates that kind of human behavior and wishes that they're evaporated from existence. And then the good side of me is like, no, Ray, we have to just settle down. You know, we're all human beings. We all make mistakes. We all gotta forgive each other at the end of the day. You know, at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We all have our dislikes, our likes. We all have our little behaviors, our little ticks, our little tacks. Some are good, some are bad. We have our fetishes. Some are good, some are bad. Some things are not good, some things are good. People will take it however they want to take it. So, I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. People really take the time to try to justify themselves or try to be like, look at me. Like, I feel like a lot of times it's the key word here, people, is attention. I think that's what they're going for. They need attention, they want attention, they seek it, so they try to do whatever they can to really put themselves out there, even if it's bad publicity, just to get that attention. So I don't know. I'm just like, just live your life, man, and be happy. There's no need to go crazy. Wow, to even have haters when you use so much effort to give us these awesome videos. Twitter is just a mental asylum if you don't block 90% of words. Oh, yeah, I wanted to go on Twitter to be more like, hey, I'm going to go on these platforms that I've never used before and just kind of promote myself and help people with videos. And it's just kind of strange. I'm very, I want to say gullible. More like living under a rock. A snail? No, not a snail. A snail's too slow. I'm pretty fast. Hermit crab. I'm more like a hermit crab. And I got my family right on top of me or something. Are you getting an analog pocket? Oh, man. You guys need to stop asking me. I can't get none of this stuff. You have to understand, I can't get a Stream Deck, I can't get a PS4, I can't get, did I say Stream Deck? I can't get a Stream Deck, I can't get a PS5. I'm barely getting into the damn PS3 scene. I'm just kidding. No, I'm too broke, man. I'm trying to save my money to buy a house, so I think I don't give a crap what anyone thinks of me. If they worried about me and what I'm doing, they get a sad life. Just be happy, people. Whatever you do, just be happy. Just don't. The only thing I would say is don't break the law and don't disrespect someone else because of what they like to do. So, yeah, that was one of the things. That was one of the things I wanted to say about the whole Flycast thing. Is now I'm not trying to call out anyone, right? But the developer of the Flycast, I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with them. I'm not going to really speak names here, but I think that that should be more than enough. Is saying that people who use auto plugins too are idiots, and they're stupid and they don't have a brain. Now, to me, that's uncalled for. It's very disrespectful towards the Vita community, and you know, a guy like me, I don't kind of tolerate that kind of stuff, and I lose respect for someone who says that and just kind of puts everyone in a shithole. That's not cool. So, I don't know, man. This whole Flycast thing is kind of annoying. It's kind of pointless and stupid, and to kind of attack the community like that is not okay, by no means. Why put yourself through that? Why even make this in the first place? Why even have it public? Make it private to yourself only. Don't make it public. You know, it comes with the territory. So, and by that I mean people asking for help. So he gets complaints about Flycast not working. Interesting. There's no need to really throw the community under the bus like that, and to block people who are asking for help. I think that's kind of childish, immature, and I don't know, man. I almost don't want to cover the Flycast app because of that fact, calling the Vita community stupid for using auto plugins. It's a very convenient app, I think, and obviously anybody can write a line of text. It doesn't take a genius to write some codes, you know. If you study for a day, I'm pretty sure you could start porting your own games to the PS Vita and start learning about that stuff. So it's not that special. Let's just be clear on that. So to disrespect the Vita community, I take that very offensive. You know, a lot of the viewers that I have, they don't understand a lot of the stuff that's going on with the PS Vita and how it works, and they're just users, man. You know, some of these users, they don't they live different lives. They go through a lot of stuff in their own life, and just because someone's using something that's not cool, you know, that you don't like, and calling everyone else stupid, and being a developer and being looked up as one of the coolest guys in the Vita community, I think it's just not right. So hopefully it resolves itself somehow. Yeah, interesting. Would you ever make a PSP mods again? Like custom shell replacements? The custom PS3 was sick. Yeah, I do have a lot of videos pending. It's just a matter of sitting my ass down and editing them and compiling the videos and uploading them and uploading it here on the channel. Is what I'm trying to say. Playing the PS3 Alice game while watching, and what you give it from 1 to 10. I would give that game an 8. And the reason why I give it an 8 is because it's 30 frames. If it was 60 frames, but you know, I have to be a little bit more considerate because the console games are just not up there, you know. The Alice game is awesome. It's a lot of fun. I recommend everyone try it. It's an amazing, amazing game. I love it so much. I like the darkness of it and giving Alice like a really dark story. It's awesome. To each their own, but there's always a line to draw when where you don't disrespect the community. Yeah, I respect the Vita community a lot. As even as far as like if they don't like me, I'm like okay, I'm out of here. Like in like the Vita community on Reddit, a lot of them don't like me, so I was just like, okay, guys, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna like you ever seen that Homer Simpson meme where he just like kind of disappears into the bush? That was me. But I wouldn't go as far as like shitting on it. Like you can't shit on everybody now. It's like, can you do the Vita homebrew installation guides again with Tomb Raider, etc.? Yeah, I'll definitely look into that. Although I don't really agree with a lot of the stuff that's been going on, I will cover a lot of the stuff that has been released, and I'm excited to cover it. And I think it has to be covered because it's part of the whole Vita scene. So it's nice and amazing to see like Flycast come, Tomb Raider collection, and a bunch of awesome other stuff for the users. So it's gonna be awesome to be coming back strong with these videos. Mickey says, unfortunately, like 60% of the devs in any console homebrew community end up being exposed as either very socially inept, like 4chaners, or very hostile to anyone it's not even in the Vita community. You know what? You're right. I noticed that a lot where a lot of these developers will start calling us stupid, you know? Um, they call us idiots, users, um, and I try to understand where they're coming from because like you want to understand why they're saying this. You know, you don't want to just be like, oh, that guy's an asshole. Like I try to be like, okay, what triggered this guy to say that? My question to them is if they're so, let's just put the word toxic to the community, why even create anything in the first place? Why even bother making updates to an application or making a game for the community? Like I don't understand. If you're a developer for something, you should be passionate about the project and give help to those who need it if they're asking you, and just be polite about it. Or have a facts page, you know, be like, hey, check out my facts page, or you know, frequently asked questions, and go from there. I get a lot of comments and stuff saying, hey, I need your help, I need your help, I need your help. I can't get to everyone, and sometimes I don't even bother to reply because I'm either too busy or I simply just forget, man. It's a lot. It's a lot of comments and questions that come my way. I can't even imagine the developers, so like I'm not 100% agreeing on what's going on, you know, censoring this and calling the community stupid. Um, why even? My question is, why even bother doing it in the first place? It's kind of strange, very strange. And there's some developers that actually create this stuff and make it private. You know, they make it private to where they only share it with their friends and they only use it themselves. They don't even like to mention it to the community because it gets too crazy. And I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. There are some people in the community that are idiots. You know, I don't care what you tell me, but there are going to be some strange individuals. And when I say that, there's I'm saying like I wouldn't say like a spoiled apple in a bunch, but there's just some people that just are downright stupid, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's a saying about like how you want to pull a horse to go drink water to benefit the horse, but the horse will not move because as much as you want to pull on that horse to go down and drink the water, it's going to be so stubborn and not move and rather just die of thirst. I forgot the saying, but it's something like that. But as much as you want to help these individuals, or as much as you explain as much as you can, they will never understand it. And some people just don't want to understand it, and some people just want to see, they just want to see, how do you say, like, I want to see the whole community stupid. He should have said, like, there are some idiots, you know, like, give me that. Don't call me stupid, because I'm a user of that app. Like, you calling me stupid. Like, don't make me G-check you, bro. don't make don't make me do it. I will do it. I'm just kidding. I won't do it. There's no time for that. But hey, guys, thank you so much for being here on the stream. I gotta go, but I will definitely keep everyone updated on a lot of the stuff that's been going on with the new updates to the PS Vita stuff. I will be streaming this Friday. Please come and join on Friday. It will be around from 5 to 7 p.m., but I will post it so you guys can have a reminder, and we'll go from there. And I will be having a new video updated or uploaded for tomorrow, so that'll be fun. I will answer a couple questions here. Thoughts on Andrew Tate and his recent ban on all platforms? I don't really know Andrew Tate. I can't really say a whole lot. You know, I heard that he's a douchebag, but even worse than that. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to stay out of it. It's like, good luck, man. You gotta be I guess you gotta be careful what you do and what you say. You gotta have respect, you know. That's all I gotta say. Respect others, and you'll be given respect back. So I don't know what he did. He probably pissed off a whole bunch of people, and now living in this new world, you got to be very careful what you say, or else you just get canceled. And I think that's I think that's gonna happen here in the Vita community very soon. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate it. I just wanted to say hello, my thoughts on a few things here and there, and letting you know it's okay. I got the copyright strike, but I'm standing strong. I've just been keeping a low profile, just being like a ninja in the shadows. I'm coming back though, and we're going to be uploading a lot more and streaming a lot more, and it's going to be a blast. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching this video after the fact of the stream, thank you so much. I love all of you. Please stay safe out there, and I will catch you guys on the next one.